Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, there's been a lot of conversation in the last couple of months by the Labour government around reducing net migration, and one of the major focus of the last, government was, implementing certain policies that affect people on different visa categories, such as student visa, skilled worker visa, health care visa, just to mention a few. And one of the major stronghold, and the plan of the Labour government is to prove to the British people that what the Conservative Party couldn't do, they are going to be able to, achieve all of those things by reducing net migration. And, they brought out a lot of proposed measures that they will be implementing. And one of the major things they did also was to give the Migration Advisory Committee, popularly known as MAC, to review some of the, policies being, put into place to ensure net migration is reduced to the barest minimum. And the good news is, 2 days ago, the Migration Advisory Committee, brought back their findings on the review they were given to actually make around net migration, how the policies would be able to achieve the goal of the Labour government. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you all of the findings of Mark around, what exactly would be the impact of those policies implemented by the Labour government to reducing net migration, and how this will be a success or how it wouldn't be a success, as the case may be. And that's what we're going to be talking about in the video. So if you're currently on the visa in the UK, especially for those on the student and post-study work visa, you sure do want to stick to this video till the end. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, do well to hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. By the way, before I get on with the video, I'd like to give a special shout out to the sponsor of this video, SimlessPay app. Do you currently looking at sending money from the UK to Nigeria for free? Then you want to check out SimlessPay app. Now with SimlessPay app, you can make your money transfer from the UK to Nigeria without paying any transfer fee. Your transfer also gets to the beneficiary in no time. I mean, in split seconds, and also your transfer is safe and secured. And most importantly, you get to experience the best exchange rates in the market for your money transfer from the UK to Nigeria. All you need to do is to go on Apple Store or go on Google Play Store, download SimlessPay app, and start your money transfer seamlessly. Register an account, use my referral code Jesuloba, get the best exchange rate, experience the most secure money transfer experience you can get. So, guys, go on Apple Store, go on Google Play Store, download that SimlessPay app, and start enjoying a seamless money transfer experience. Trust me, you will be glad that you did. So let's have a look at some of the findings of Mark on some of the policies proposed by the Labour government. Now, the government policies aimed at reducing migration by reinforcing on the skills of domestic workers may not succeed in cutting net migration, according to the independent advisory body, the Migration Advisory Committee. Now, for those who have been following this channel, a couple of months ago, the Labour Party mentioned something, or the Labour government decided that one of the ways they can actually reduce net migration is by upskilling the British people. So they're planning on, organizing different, skill program for British people so that they can be skilled enough to do some of the job vacancies that have been pushed out there. And that was a major plan to upskill the British people. And in as much as that looks or sounds a bit logical, the Migration Advisory Committee is now coming back after their findings saying that, say, the plan to upskill the British people to cover all of the job vacancies available in the UK may not succeed. And that was the confirmation they brought back. Now, a white paper is set to be published early next year, 2025, setting out how ministers will boost the skills of domestic workers and bring down my immigration numbers. However, the MAC has warned against a one-size-fits-all approach in its annual report published earlier this week. It said that while boosting domestic skills was worthwhile in its own right, it does not guarantee a substantial reduction in the reliance on the immigration system itself. So there's so many sectors, experiencing job vacancies at the moment, especially the engineering sector, the health and care sector. And the plan of the ministers basically is that they're going to, release different upskilling program so that the British people can be equipped to do those jobs. Now the market now is saying that, see guys, in as much as it's actually a good idea to, upskill people in the UK, it also they also need to establish the fact that that would not reduce the organizations reliant on foreign workers to fill in some of these job vacancies. And this was like a direct feedback. Most of the time, immigration policies in the UK are usually not so explicit, but some of the feedback Mark actually gave are really clear. It's not going to work. It's just you trying to use a single approach to affect. So you're using a single approach to actually fix an issue that has different sides, if that makes sense. So they're saying, guys, don't use a one size fits all approach to actually tackle this whole skill shortage. Now, it said some shortages were driven by poor pay and conditions rather than a lack of skills. And that sector were governed by individual circumstances, with the impact of investment and skills on immigration varying accordingly. Now, employers would often still hire from abroad, even when there were enough skilled domestic workers, because they seek the best possible match for their vacancy, which could include international recruitment, said Mark. So, as much as they're planning to upskill the British people, um, according to them, they're saying that some of the vacancies are not there because there's not enough skilled people to do the job, especially in the healthcare space. There's so many people that has the skills to do the job. However, they wouldn't choose to do the job because the pay is not good enough. So it's just you trying to like upskill more people who wouldn't want to do the job because the pay is not good enough. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, they just say that there are so many other things that need to be put into consideration than just trying to upskill people. You need to actually look at the pay. Are people being paid enough money for the value they bring in? Just as some of the other things that they need to put into consideration. And also, even though the people are actually highly skilled, most organizations will definitely recruit people who actually match the job description on the vacancy they've pushed out there. So if the vacancy pushed out there, the best match is an international recruit, they're definitely going to go with that recruit than someone who lives in the UK but doesn't have enough skill to match, the job description for the role. So that's one of the things that Mark is actually saying. That see, good idea to upskill. However, also look at the other underlying reasons why these vacancies are there and nobody's taking up those jobs. Now, the report said that the government recognized that the reason behind shortages varied according to each sector, and it had asked Mark to review the IT and engineering industries. Those are like one of the industries that have high level of job vacancies. Now, net migration fell to 20% from the record high of 906,000 in the year to June 2023 to 728,000 in the year to June 2024. That was a 20% decrease in the number of net migration. That's the difference between people coming in and those who are leaving the United Kingdom, according to the figure released or published by the Office of National Statistics last month, November 2024, which is a good thing. At least shows that some of the things that they are actually proposing or implementing are working. So yeah, we're just hoping that the numbers stay consistent the way the government actually do want it to. Now, the MAC said it expected numbers to keep falling because of the restrictions introduced under the previous Conservative government, including a ban on foreign students and care workers bringing family members to the United Kingdom, and which is a major reason why there was this massive fall in net migration. Now, the chairman of MAC said, while we are expecting net migration to fall further, we would caution the government against linking immigration and skills policy as a one size fits all approach to bringing down net migration, and encourage them to continue to consider individual circumstances within each sector. So to make sure that you're not just trying to like use one approach to solve all of the issues, you also need to look at some of the underlying issues across each sectors, and sort those things out instead of doing a one size fits approach. Now, migration on the skilled worker visa contributed more to the public finance than they took out, Mark reported. Now, it's estimated that the average migrant on the visa had a positive net fiscal impact of £16,300 in 2022-2023, whereas the average UK-born adult had a positive net fiscal impact of £800. Can you see the massive difference? And this is the same thing that happens on the student visa also. Students, international student pay as high as 3 times, 4 times the same amount, local student pay for the same program, same duration, same qualification, same certification. Now, the assessment was based on the skilled worker visa route, when the minimum requirement needed for migration to qualify for the visa was 18,600. Now, in March this year, the minimum salary threshold was raised to 38,700. And I think this is a good news for immigrants, and it shows how important or how, relevant immigrants are in the UK job market. How, so many of the job roles they're looking at for most of the people that have the skill set to do those jobs are actually immigrants, and our organizations are still reliant, even in 2025, would still be reliant on foreign workers to fill in some of the job vacancies. If you go on government website today, there are hundreds, tens of thousands of job vacancies available across all sectors. All you need to do is to upskill yourself, get into the field, and start, penetrate basically into the UK job market. So if you have any question around immigration policies, transitioning into tech, any question at all, please state those questions in the comment section. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, do well to hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my 20 subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.